Um, so at the point, this is when I started with like understanding the streets is a myth campaign. So the number one thing is after all my charges come back, I'm charged with attempting on the person that I took the gun from and shot at him, which is Taxstone. I'm charged with weapons possession for his gun as well. And then I'm charged with 2 other counts of weapons possession for the guns that we had in there. Now, mind you, I'm one person. There's 7 other people in the van. We're taught coming up in the streets, or just in business in general, you never let the crown fall. You never let the breadwinner, the earner, go down. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was me and roles was reversed, and like I told everybody, yo, I'm gonna fight this attempted. I know they can't charge me with the that they was hanging over my head because I know I didn't shoot banger, and y'all just fight the guns. I'll pay for everything. You got people like Hovain start talking about kids and start switching up, not answering my phone calls, just because he didn't want to face his own cowardice and not having the integrity to do what we all said we would do if that time came. Leave the bro. He ends up saying, man, I'll call the DA myself and tell her that wasn't my gun. You know what I'm saying? Things that street nigga behavior. But, and all they ended up, I think they call it the curse of Troy. They all ended up falling in misfortune for going against me or whatever. But these are people that I put on. I put food in their mouth. I gave them love out of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, took them around the world. Like, gave them my identity, whatever. And then, for that, I felt like they owed me more than that. But that's neither here nor there.
Can't expect people to be as real as, as you.
That's a fact. You keeping it really real, and other people's keeping it really fake. And you learn that. When your back is against the wall. And times it's tough or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I ended up having a cop out, and we had a long ordeal of now Ratstone is saying that he started telling the court about other crimes that I may or may not have done. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent of those. But saying that me and my friends have been shooting people, and starts naming instances, and you know what I'm saying, just a bunch of stuff. And so then it got to the point where he wrote a letter to the judge, and at that point I would say, okay, well, now the rules are changing, and now it's not no stand up, because this is like one of the most interesting or unique situations in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no manual on what to do or no reference or nothing like that. You feel me? A long story long, I don't want it. Everybody knows the story, and long story long, because of no self-defense laws in New York, I gotta go in for sentencing and probably turn myself in, and probably be away from my kids and my loved ones and my businesses, my employees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the life that I built for myself. But I said it before and I'll say it again. I would always rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Absolutely. At any given day. You feel me?
I think the only thing that, and I wouldn't even say you were a victim, because you always come out triumphant, but you were on the opposite side of a popularity contest. I think in any other situation, or if this was any other person, you'd be labeled as an American hero. And, unfortunately, in that time, people just favored the other person more, and they pushed, a narrative that was, different to what the reality was. And like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing, and I don't consider you to be a victim, because the streets is a myth, and that's something that people learned to understand
through me and my situation.
Through you. And it may not seem in the moment as something monumental, something, very important, but you are definitely a part of hip hop history. You are like legendary, and this is nothing to, a soldier.
And that's a fact. It's applesauce to a boss, chili to a Big Willie. And I always despite my to outside people looking in there say I'm cocky and arrogant or whatever, that confidence just comes with the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody walking around with their shirt off and they got muscles, can't call them a show off. They've been doing
Working
500
hard.
push-ups a day. You know what I'm saying? And sacrificing and eating right. And I don't mind. I never mind. Like I said, despite the cocky and the arrogance that people try to put on me or bestow on me, however they want to say it. That's just the hate.
They only
That's
say
the
about black men. They never say
come
white
on,
men
man.
are cocky or arrogant.
You feel me?
They're confident. They're
And they only say it about
strong.
real ones. If I
Right.
was wearing a dress or I had nail polish, it would be okay.
Right.
But it's all good. I don't mind, contrary to popular belief. I've been doing it since day one. I don't mind sacrificing for the greater good. I don't mind. I'm going through this. This shit is sad, depressing, heart wrenching, like just like terrible situation. But if it makes people grow, like everybody's running with the campaign, the streets is a myth now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And like I don't mind if I had to go through this just to make the world a better place. And I've been had that mindset, but when I got kids, it became even more like a mission of mine. Like, man, we gotta like. I feel like you gotta lead by example. You know what I'm saying? And if you got people growing up, or just they don't even have to be kids, just people that I got a lot of influence. You know what I'm saying? And I could lead people to do BS, or I could lead them to do greatness. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I just choose that as my message.
Already enough people leading.
It's already enough. That's why I never talked about doing no robberies and no unnecessary violence and no killing, no stealing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just talk about getting money. Right. Now, have I talked about getting money in the streets? Yeah, I have, because that's what I came from or whatever. But my main thing is get money. Don't make no excuses. Provide for your people. Hence me being here off a red-eye flight and driving an hour and 20 minutes to make sure we gonna get in the studio and we gonna lay down this episode before we go to court early in the morning and turn ourselves in. You feel me? No excuses. Like that's it. And even then we'll be doing episodes. I'm gonna be calling from a jail phone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And I want to just urge everybody to like learn from my situation. Don't let yourself get tricked off the street by a hater or bad energy that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things might feel real serious at that point in time, but if they can be ignored, ignore them. Right. It just so happened in my case, this person was right there blocking my path or whatever. Roll with security. You don't need an entourage of a bunch of people. Most times, them niggas will be a liability. Yep. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gonna make the wrong move or overreact, and then it's gonna cost you money. They might
be the ones that get into a situation and now.
You feel me? It's gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost. There's many stories of rappers' entourage doing stuff to people, robbing them, whatever, and then the rappers become victims because, you know what I'm saying? People know you the one for the get back. Yep. And like if you just roll with security, man, keep your head low. And take your lunch box and go to work, you could have greatness. You don't have to be in the politics and sucking dick and get caught up in the bullshit. It should be about entertainment, about the music. Like just stay away from the sucker shit. Even just avoid it at all costs and just know the streets is a myth because, perfect example, all them people in the car, 7 people, why Troy Ave the only one taking the guns? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like all them people in the room, why Troy Ave the only one fighting for his life? Me and Bang was already hit. You know what I'm saying? If niggas was really real and not really fake, we could have overpowered son, immediately disarmed them, and then the rest would have been history. Yep. But niggas that most times you look around, people that talk that talk, everybody sound good on offense, but when it's time for defense, you know what I'm saying? They loyalty got legs. Yep. And limits.